Welcome to the Africa Day 2022, the 20th of May, where the Mayor Turner, the mayor of the city of Houston, is hosting this event. This is the 6th year that this event has been holding, and we had about 54 African countries represented here today at the George A. Brown Convention Center, and it's such an honor. On this red carpet, we had a variety of food and art distribution, and this is Prudence Arise and Shine. It was such an honor to see the mayor representing the African people, and today, the 20th of May, is officially declared the Day of Africans in Houston. So we're looking forward to seeing how this day is going to roll by. We're going to have to interview the mayor and the congressmen and those running for mayor for the city of Houston on this red carpet. Once again, this is Afrocentric TV, our channel. You can watch us on all our handles, Instagram and YouTube. Afrocentric airs on channel 15.8. And this is Prudence Arise and Shine reporting live from the George Brown Center. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Emi Musoni, and I represent the Rwandan community. Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to Africa Day, and which country are you representing tonight?
Today I'm representing the Rwandan community in Houston. Yes, and actually I don't know what to expect because I didn't know how I expected it. That's why I came very formal, and everyone is relaxed in their dressing code, country dressing code. But I think it's going to be a good event where you get to meet people and get to exchange ideas and different things.
For your information, the mayor is already here, and he's proud of the African community. And I hope you're also proud, and they've said how good we are. But what sector of the economy do you participate in Houston?
At the moment, I am participating in the hospitality. No, condominium associations. Yes.
So, sir, we're so proud to have you. Thank you for stopping by.
The pleasure is mine. You have a
Good afternoon and thank you. I'm May Frias. I'm with the Filipino American Chamber of Commerce. I'm the current president, and my husband is the current VP of the Federation for International Affairs. And we're grateful to have been invited and to join you in your celebrations. And hopefully this is the start of a good collaboration between Africa and our country. We are here actually to invite you to our trade mission, which will be this October.
Oh, thank you. We'll be honored to attend. And what are you looking forward to having at this Africa Day? How do you interact with Africans on your daily basis?
I am an educator by profession, and 1/3 of my students are actually Africans. So we're working with the same students, we're working with the same people, and Houston is diverse. And we honor diversity. We're just excited to be with you guys this afternoon, learn culture, and then exchange ideas for future collaborations. Yes.
Thank you for stopping by. You heard all of them. Thank you so much. Our pleasure.
I'm Jonathan Martin. I'm a news anchor at Fox 26, and I'm the MC for today.
You're so welcome to Africa's Day. I'm so intimidated just looking at you, the voice and everything.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here. This is really exciting to celebrate Africa in Houston. You know, we're one of the most diversities in America. We've got a lot of nations represented, so I'm just excited to be a part of it and be the MC.
You really look like one of them already, and you're so well dressed and everything. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Really just to seeing some of the people who traveled here from some of the other nations, you know, that represent, you know, their ambassadors. So a lot of them are from Washington, D.C., and just seeing everybody's outfits, too. I love seeing what everybody's going to wear. You know, it's a good chance to get dressed up, and it's kind of like a fashion show in some ways.
Anchorman, I'm looking forward to see what you got under your belt tonight. Okay. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Welcome to Africa's Day.
Thank you. I'm excited.
What are you looking forward to having on this day?
You know, just trying to meet other people, my brother and sister, cousin, who, you know, we all of us are trying to achieve the American dream, but at the same time, we want our continental to be able to reap what, you know, what we're trying to achieve. We want to take all this, take back home, Africa.
That's excellent, Nyla. So what country do you represent here on this Africa Day?
Rwanda.
Rwanda. Oh, my God.
I am president for women in Houston, for Rwandese.
By the way, nice outfits. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Welcome to Africa Day.
Thank you, thank you. It's a beautiful day when we talk about Africa.
So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Raoul Kedi, originally from Cameroon, live in Houston, founder of WAC International Business Development Company. So,
Mon frère, vous sortez d'où vraiment?
je suis Camerounais.
De quelle partie de Cameroun?
Je crois que c'est d'un côté Bamileke là, 100%.
Ah, merci. Excellent. So, what are you looking forward to having on this day?
It's a beautiful day to celebrate Africa, and actually I was one of the first people on the host committee for the first Africa Day ever when we started this. The mission with this event will be every year to promote the continent, because you know, as of right now, Africa is a place to be business-wise, the culture. You have the successful movie like the Wakanda, and I think if we have this type of event where the mayor himself can celebrate the country, it's a very, very good initiative where everybody put this outfit on. We come back, we dance, we celebrate the continent, the culture, the food. It's very a beautiful day. And I'm happy that to see how is it today, because when we first started, it was just small, but the vision grew.
Oh my God! Thank you for having you for stopping by on this carpet. It's such a pleasure. Your outfit is very good, and see you soon.
Made from Cameroon. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Made from Cameroon.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure to speak with you today.
Warren Winston, managing partner of Winston Worldwide LLC.
Oh my God! Excellent. So, what do you look forward? Nice outfit, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
What do you look forward to having on this day today, sir?
Always being able to connect with people, to be able to build relationships, not only locally, but on a global level, because this is the place to be, without a doubt. The city of Houston is truly a place where you can connect with people from the African continent, and so that's why I'm always here. I enjoy this event. I was here last year. They had part of the business discussion, the seminars that they had, so I'm always looking forward to this. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a wonderful day, sir.
You too. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Centrell Reed, owner of Cree Global Media and Cree Global Media Television. Super excited to be here. It is always an honor to celebrate Africa, African heritage, the diaspora, and to do it here in Houston. It is just a pleasure to be here.
What are you looking forward to this day?
Well, I spend a lot of time with a number of folks that are here, and so I'm looking forward to, one, celebrating culture, celebrating what it means to have the city of Houston, the most diverse city in the U.S., celebrating all of the different African cultures that we have here, as well as the budding relationships that are happening with those that are here in Houston, as well as those countries abroad that they originate from. So all of those things, meeting new people, networking, having amazing food, all of that I'm looking forward to.
Thank you. Very beautiful outfit. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much. Let me give a shout out to Leanne, who actually created this for me when I was in Liberia a few weeks ago. So we want to shout out our African designers, and thank you so much, Afrocentric TV, for having me.
Thank you. You represent very well.
Much.
Thank you for stopping by on the African Day.
This is my first experience celebrating Africa Day here in Houston, and it's been fabulous. Working for the city of Houston, I'm sort of on the backhand side of things, in the background, but I'm able to experience, and this has been amazing.
And your outfit looks
Oh,
like you're about
thank
to take by surprise
you. Thank
today.
you. I want it to be bright, and it's such an uplifting time, so it's just happy to be here to celebrate.
So what do you like about this African community in Houston?
Honestly, it's just a great community of sort of eclecticism, cultural diversity, identity, community, togetherness, the food, the music. I mean, everything's sort of coming together so harmoniously. It's just beautiful.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. I'm Ada Ortega, and I am the press secretary for the city of Houston. So I make sure that the media comes out and covers it and, informs the public in the city of Houston of what we do for Africa Day and the importance of Africa Day.
Oh my God, you're my kind of girl. So what do you look forward to this day?
I look forward to learning about the different African communities that we have here in Houston. Me being a Latina, Mexican descent, we have a huge Mexican population, but at the same time, we're all from different communities. So I love seeing that translate into the African community for what the African community brings to Houston.
Thank you for stopping by. Excellent. What a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, and let's enjoy Africa Day.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm part of the organizing board for the Africa Day.
Excellent. Nice to have you. You guys did an awesome job.
Thank you.
So where do you work? The city of Houston?
I am in the mayor's Africa board. So we've been organizing this for this is the 5th event, but it's the 6th year because of COVID. In 2020, we didn't have any activity, but because of the pandemic. But this is our 5th event, and hopefully you'll see the improvements. So you're here to tell me if you have seen any improvements from last year or not.
Oh my God, we are so honored. What exactly are you proud of your African community here in Houston? What difference do we bring in the economy?
Well, as you know, Houston is a very diverse city, and the African community is a very thriving community within the whole diversity of Houston. The African community is a community that is growing, continues growing, and we have the local leadership that's very much interested in improving the relationship between Houston and the African continent, and therefore we're having this Africa Day so that the relationship can flourish both ways, either in Houston on one end and in Africa on the other side.
Thank you, sir.
Win-win situation for both sides.
You guys have done an excellent job, sir. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a huge supporter of Africa Day. You have a great day. Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much. This is Minister Stacey Abel. I was here last year, and this is 2 years in a row being here.
Minister Stacey, you look beautiful. Beautiful. So what are you looking forward to this day, and what part of Africa do you represent?
I am representing Nigeria, but literally I'm African. That's the way I like to classify myself, because I've literally been to almost all the African countries. I am a performer, but also a minister, so I sing songs, so I'm going to be singing tonight.
Minister Stacey, this is my first time meeting you in person, but excellently I've heard you sing. So you're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you all. And you guys are doing a good job representing Africa through media. Continue to do it. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you so much.
To see more. I'm from Morocco. This is my wife. She's from Colombia. Thank you.
So what are you looking forward to seeing on this day?
Well, what I'm looking for is just, to do some network, with all our Africans over here to see if there is any future opportunities.
Okay. Yeah. So on a normal basis, how often do you interact with an African in Houston?
Every day, most likely. Every day. I cannot miss that. Yes.
All right. Excellent. So thank you so much for stopping by on this carpet. And is there anything else you want to say to Afrocentric TV?
I'm glad, I do appreciate, the fact, whoever, put all of this together. You guys, you've been always wonderful, to us, you bring us, together, to do some more network, and I do appreciate your time.
Okay, let me ask a question to your beautiful wife. Yeah. What do you like about Africa?
Everything, especially Morocco. Yeah, I work with some colleagues that they are from Nigeria, from other countries in Africa. So it's good to let diversity, celebrate diversity.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Let's have a picture then.
Hello.
Beautiful outfits. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Lisa Cooney. I'm here to represent Liberia. I'm wearing a dress that's Ghana made. So my family, half Ghanaian, half Liberian. So I'm just here to celebrate.
Beautiful. What do you look forward in this place?
So for me, I'm for all things the diaspora. This is our time. The light is on Africa. We are here to show our traditional roots, but to also show the innovation that we have to offer. So I'm here to see that. I'm here to connect with great people, and I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Of course. Thank you for having me. All right.
I'm Councilmember Carolyn Evans Shabazz. Council member for District D, what I call the District of Destination.
Oh my God, you have a beautiful outfit, by the way.
Thank you. So is yours, just very beautiful.
Thank you so much. So what do you look forward to in this day for Africa Day? What are your expectations?
Well, let me tell you, I just got back from Monrovia, Liberia, about 3 weeks ago. I had the opportunity to meet the mayor, and we were there to investigate doing a sister city. So I want to keep Africans engaging with us in Houston. so that we can move forward, so that we can lift them up and they can keep us up. So that's what I'd like to see.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman. And what exactly are you proud of the African community here in Houston?
Well, I like the cohesiveness. I like the progress, the educational pursuits. I love that there are so many Africans that are engaged in higher education, and I really, really like that.
Thank you for stopping by.
My name is Kevin Folikosi. I'm the president of the Ivorian Association in Texas, Houston, and this is my wonderful wife, Elena.
Okay, so what do you look forward to this day, in Africa's Day?
It's always a pleasure when we see such a mix of culture and a celebration of our African roots. To see how much the Mayor Sylvester Turner has embraced, the African community, and to see the growth every year it got bigger and bigger. We're very proud to see all of our ambassadors. This is a great celebration of African pride, and we're very happy that this is happening in Houston.
So what part of the economy do you contribute in work for or stuff like that?
So I'm in the oil and gas industry. I'm a project manager for offshore installation. So everything that has to do with a platform, improvement project, repairs, major project on the oil and gas side.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to your beautiful wife. Do you have anything to say about this occasion tonight?
I'm just excited to be here and to meet, a few African, especially West African people from where I'm from, and can't wait to have a good time.
Wonderful outfit for both of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joelle, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. What country are you representing today?
Well, I am a representative from North America, but I'm presently researching where my ancestors were taken from before we got here to the American shores.
I think we're going to get to the point where when you look at you, we can tell where you came from. What do you look forward to this day, sir?
Well, I look forward to just being more involved with African issues, black issues. My organization that we represent, Groove for Groove Social Fellowship, we have several community partners in Ghana where we work with the locals and helping to build the culture in the community and just being stronger as a people.
So this is the video. Where do you see this Africa's Day going forward from here?
Oh, well, here in Houston, the sky's the limit. Houston is one of the most diverse cities in America, and so there's so many cultures represented here, and there's so many countries in Africa represented here that I definitely see this event growing bigger and greater and just making a huge impact across the city of Houston.
Thank you for stopping by, Gerald.
Oh, thank you for having me. You have a good one.
To Africa Day, sir.
This is Africa Day in the city of Houston. This is the 5th annual.
Thank you so much for this day.
Look, we've got about 15 African ambassadors in the city this year. The number continues to grow. It used to be at City Hall. We have outgrown City Hall. We'll have about maybe 600 people here this evening. And I'm excited, and quite frankly, I'm encouraging other African-American mayors across the country to do the same.
Oh my God, we're so humbled to have you host us on this wonderful day. And what are you looking forward to tonight, sir?
Well, this is about celebrating the rich legacy, the rich history of Africa. We have a significant number of people that live in the Houston region from the Africa diaspora. There are over 125,000 Africans just in our area. We have the largest Nigerian population in the United States, right here in the Houston region. So this is about celebrating all that's Africa and recognizing that even for people, African Americans, our roots go back to Africa.
Oh, thank you so much. And when it comes to economic and political impact, do we really have a significant role to play in the economy of Houston, sir?
And the answer is yes. Houston is Africa's second largest trading partner in the United States, the second, but we want to be first. And quite frankly, Africa is our 5th largest trading partner. So there's a strong connection between Houston and Africa from an economic point of view. I'm talking about $12.5 billion where the city of Houston benefits from doing trade with Africa. But we need to expand that. We need to have more U.S. companies investing in Africa, and then we need to establish a stronger relationship with the energy sector. And having said that, in September, Houston will be hosting the Energy Summit with the African heads of state right here in the city of Houston.
Thank you, Mayor Turner. I'm going to greet you the African way. Thank you for coming to African Day. Thank you, sir. You're welcome to the African Day, sir. It's a pleasure to have you. What are you looking forward to this day, sir?
Well, I always enjoy seeing the culture. You know, I'm of African ancestry myself, and when I have this opportunity to meet the brothers and sisters and just talk about the various and sundry things related to Africa, it gives me an opportunity to better appreciate a culture that I wasn't born into, but that is still a part of my life.
Excellent, sir. And what exactly are you proud of the African community here in Houston?
Oh, yes. The African community here is very vibrant, very active, engaged in politics, engaged in the economic order, and also engaged in the social order. So this community has integrated itself well into the Houston community, and it has made America the Beautiful a more beautiful America.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm looking forward to have you enjoy this day. Have a wonderful day.
And thank you for your beautiful smile. Thank you.
So
God bless you.
Thank you. You're welcome, sir.
Sudan as well. So come.
Sorry, Tanzania? Tanzania? One, just one, okay, good.
And how about Togo? Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here.
I think we have one more. South Africa. South Africa? No? Oh, shit.
Did we miss?
Ethiopia, yes. Eritrea. We said Algeria. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, Algeria is here.
He said, don't forget us.
Bobby and James, welcome everybody. We're so happy to have you guys here.
We got to make sure we make this list a little bit.
Zimbabwe!
Zimbabwe!
Woo! Zimbabwe in the house, yes.
Okay, so we're excited to have more nations than we even expected to come.
Exactly, 100%.
All right, well now we're going to move on with our program and introduce someone that if you're here in Houston in the African community, you probably know him. He doesn't like a lot of attention, but we're going to give it to him anyway. Mazda Nanon. Mazda, come on up, brother. He is the Global Trade Manager for the Mayor's Office of Trade and International Affairs, covering Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. He's also served as the Special Advisor on African Affairs for the City of Houston. And really this event is in large part what it is because of Mazda. He doesn't like to take a lot of the credit, but he worked so hard to put this on. So let's welcome Mazda Nanon.
Thank you so much, Jonathan, for your kind introduction. Before I start, I would like to recognize the host committee. They work so hard, day in, day out, to put this event together. We have Poso, Azer, Linda, Kevin, Eunice, and my good friend Steven. It's important that you know the people who are behind this event, and I thank them for that. Let me start by saying how grateful and honored that we are to have all our distinguished guests here tonight to celebrate our beloved country. May I please allow me to recognize our finest ambassadors, Your Excellencies, who traveled from DC to be here with us. Your presence is a testimony that we in Houston, we doing something right. It is a statement that Mayor Turner is doing something right with Africa. I'm standing here today to provide greetings to you on behalf of the entire African community in Houston. And let me also recognize our friend, the friend of Africa, who are here tonight. I want you to know how important you are for us, and to all our kings and queens, as we greet our kings and royalties in Africa, in Yoruba land, I would say Kabiyesi. Let me pause for a second to recognize my colleagues from the Mayor's Office of Trade and International Affairs. I have Jose, Stephanie, Jessica, Nike. I don't know why they tolerate me, but somehow they do. But of course, we are a great team, and we always find a way to get the job done. And we have our director, Christopher Olson, who somehow trusts me. I don't know if it's good or bad, but he just trusts me. So one may remember in 1963, in the month of May, in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, one of the Africa's greatest leaders and founding fathers by the name of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah at the meeting of 32 African head of states and government. He delivered a speech calling for the unity of the African states. Without a doubt, he saw the urgency of having not only a United States of Africa, but Kwame, he knew that based on what went down in Berlin between 1884 and 1885, at the infamous conference, Africa would be in deep trouble if we don't unite. He warned his colleagues that it would be extremely difficult for Africa to prosper if Africa does not speak with one voice or they listen to him not. I'm not here tonight to lecture you about the history of Africa, but I'm here to tell you with the same sense of urgency that Kwame Nkrumah had in 59 years ago, that we Africans in diaspora, we must be united. And as I said before, the African diaspora is critical for the development of Africa. It's 400 million of us in the diaspora. And the resources of the African diaspora combined, if it is a country, it will be a country with no less than 1 trillion GDP. And I want you to imagine 1 trillion GDP. And if those resources were to find their way into the continent of Africa, just imagine how good it would do for the continent. I believe Africa is a great continent and is capable to be even greater. But the question that we have to ask ourselves in the diaspora here is, what can we do to make Africa even greater? For some of us who are living in the greatest country and in the greatest city in America, for those of us who live in the city that is called the energy capital of the world, the city that houses the largest medical complex in the world. For those of us who call Houston home, the question is, how can our beloved motherland, Africa, benefit from all of it? For those of you who are not African or friends of Africa, we love you and we want you to know. We want to work with you. And please don't just rely on what you see or hear in the media. Allow us to hold your hands and take you to Africa. If you want to do business in Burkina Faso, Togo, Ghana, name it, Cote d'Ivoire, my brother Poso, he can take care of you. In case you want to discover North Africa, Eunice is here for you. And if you want to experience other parts of the motherland, I have my friend Raul Kedi, who is here, and he can also take care of you. Linda just came back from Angola from a business trip, and she also can help you with that. I would like to take the opportunity to speak to you, the African diaspora. Whether you are in America, in Europe, in Asia, be proud of yourself and be proud of who you are. Be proud of your identity and be proud of yourself. And please don't turn your back on Africa. Don't reject her, because she will never, ever reject you. And in closing, I will challenge all of us to ensure that the bonds between Houston and Africa remain strong and continue to be stronger. But always remember that a tree cannot be a forest forest cannot exist without a tree. So be a good tree to Africa. And let it be known, Mayor, that under your leadership, you have allowed us to dream big. You have empowered us. And it's under your leadership that the African diaspora in Houston is placed at the forefront, helping the development of our continent. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Mazda Denon, Mazda, thank you so much. Right now we want to welcome up Her Excellency Hilda Mavudzi, African Union Ambassador to the U.S., to Houston. So the African Union is a continental union consisting of 54 member states, located, of course, in the continent of Africa. Ambassador Hilda Suka Mavudzi is the permanent representative of the African Union to the United States. Her core mandate is to enhance and maintain existing bilateral ties. So these ties, of course, are very important because they strengthen democratic institutions, advance trade and investment. Of course, it involves knowledge sharing, promotes peace and security, mutual relationships between the U.S. and all 55 AU member countries based on culture and shared values. So please, once again, welcome Her Excellency Hilda Mavudzi.
To me is legendary. And we have had more than We have progressively strengthened our national people-to-people network with the leaders and the representatives of influential American business, political, and the voluntary sector organizations and their community members. The AU leadership and the AU mission in the United States recognize particularly the Houston Mayor's leadership, which we thank so dearly, for bringing together our own brothers and sisters in the African American community diaspora for their increasingly valuable work to support the advancement of a mutually beneficial relationship between the U.S. and Africa. So thank you, Houston, the energy capital of the world, for your work to help advance Africa's interests in the United States. Our May 25, 2022 Houston event is part of a worldwide celebration of Africa Day by the African Union, its member states, citizens, diaspora, friends of Africa. We are celebrating this day with this year's African Union theme, strengthening resilience in nutrition and food security on the African continent, strengthening agro-food systems, health and social protection systems for the acceleration of human, social, and economic capital development, which priority focuses and revolves around 1. Nutrition and food security, health and social protection systems for the acceleration of human, social, and economic capital development. It is timely and a crucial thing for Africa at a moment when our diverse, multicultural, interdependent world is grappling with the containment of a 3-year COVID-19 pandemic and its virus variants, escalating global climate change, massive pollution, a worldwide population explosion, lack of access to drinkable water, and food, healthcare, refugee assistance, placement, economic inflation, and as a result of the Russian-Ukraine armed conflict, a realignment of the world order, disruption of the international supply, and the food production chain, and an increasing nuclear challenge. Africa is a rapidly growing population, and by 2063, the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Organization of African Unity, and it is projected to have a population of more than 2 billion people in an estimated world population of 10 billion, and at least 1/3 of whom will be youth, who will seek expanded health and human services, housing, education, employment, and better life within the continent of Africa and the global economy. If we can't feed our children today, what will we do when they double, the population doubles? This is the time to make a difference. The AU and the governments of the 55 nations of the continent of Africa recognize these development challenges and are increasingly working on cooperative private-public voluntary sector to expeditiously address them. However, in the next 2 to 3 years against the aforementioned global challenges, Africa will need to accelerate the support and engagement of our American and the worldwide diaspora to work in partnership with the African Union Network to advance shared priorities and global partnerships. The AU believes that the continent of Africa will be substantially stronger from the development of a more stronger, mutually beneficial, respectful, bilateral relationship with the United States and other major nations, and we are heartened by the potential for the opportunity to participate in proposed Houston Africa Summit in September administration. The first one was done during President Obama in 2014, and this will be the second one. We're also full into the preparation for that summit. So September is going to be big. I foresee it. And I would say the EU believes that the continent of Africa, in the interim, we will appreciate engaging in dialogue with any relevant stakeholders interested in working with the EU leadership on the advancement of support for Africa's agriculture, food production, strengthening of social health, nutrition, food and institutional capabilities. And our immediate priority in 2022-23 is to secure increased American and other nations to help empower Africa to drive its agricultural production capacity. In the long term, to advance its potential to be a healthy bread basket for the people of Africa and the world over. These are some of the issues that we spoke about when we met in the afternoon. This is the right time to do business with Africa, let me put it that way. The African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement is one initiative of the African Union that is unlocking the promise of Africa's free trade zone and is viewed as a game changer for Africa and African economies. A $2.4 trillion economic bloc that aims to connect over 1 billion people and create the world's largest free trade zone. If people are not investing and looking to invest in Africa, I don't know where else they are investing. Africa is the thing today. Today, everybody is talking Africa. This is the direction to take, and also the dynamic younger people that we have, which is a human resource. So we look forward to FDIs to look that direction of Africa, and they make a difference in their businesses in a mutually beneficial way. Let me say tourism was also an aspect, a vital aspect of the economies of the nations of the continent of Africa, and we invite you to experience the African hospitality. Take tours to any country in the continent of Africa. 55 member states, choose a country. Just close your eyes and on the map of Africa, just put your finger and take a trip to that place, and you will be amazed, and you will be surprised with what we have, the endowment that we have as an African. I leave you with a heartfelt gratitude for inviting the African Union to participate in Houston's outstanding Africa Day program, and giving us the opportunity to thank our Texas diaspora for your support of the African Union mission. I'll end my speech with words of African wisdom. Tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Thank you, Mayor Tina and staff, Houston Diaspora. We will be back.
Again, we want to thank you, Her Excellency Hilda Mavutsa. Thank you so much for being here another year with us. We appreciate that. And we're also grateful that we're here in this space, the George R. Brown Convention Center, a great space for us to have this event again this year. And so right now I want to bring up from Houston First, Desiree Morgan, the Vice Chair with Houston First. Desiree, come on up.
Board, and I wanted to say welcome. One of the key things I heard in the previous speakers is the importance of unity and collaboration and celebration. And on behalf of Houston First and the board, our chair, our president, CEO, Michael Heckman, and our staff, that's what we hope that you gain here today is collaboration, unity, and celebration. Houston First is the organization that works to promote tourism and business and connections throughout the globe. We are the organization that promotes the city of Houston and its brand, and we recognize the connections between Africa and the city of Houston. So we want to join you in this annual celebration to showcase and embrace the vital and vibrant cultures of the African diaspora. The positive cultural, economic, historic impact of the 55 African countries is, as Her Excellency indicated, the importance of tourism, business, oil and gas, the eradication of food deserts in the motherland, and so many other opportunities that we can collaborate on. So we are proud to honor and acknowledge the contributions of the local African community that's one of the largest in the United States, outside of Africa, and we know that representation in various African countries here in Houston is extensive, and your impact is important to the city. One of our goals at Houston First is to support the increasing global understanding wherever possible. When we come together to raise awareness and build relationships, we all win. And everything in countries become smaller, we become united, and first we begin to have power together. So thank you everyone for coming. We hope that this continues to grow and that collaborations happen, business happen, opportunities happen, and most of all, that we unite and everyone have fun. So we have Houston First. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and we welcome you.
Today. That is our very own mayor, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. Let's give him a round of applause. He has been our mayor now for how many years, man? Almost 7, and we got a little bit more time left, so we're going to celebrate him during that time that we have him here as our mayor. He's been a great leader for our city, very inclusive, and is very supportive of events like this. As we said, the events like this only happen when you have a mayor, a leader who's behind stuff like this. And so, again, our mayor, Sylvester Turner, come on up here.
We can do better than that. So, what the mayor doesn't know, and what you don't know, is we have a special surprise for Mayor Turner. Yes, you're going to be dressed in royalty, in African attire of the Akan culture. Are you ready? Okay.
I know some of you are wondering, why is he dressed in his gear? Because we have a surprise.
We have a surprise. It's going to happen right now. So I would like to invite up here Kevin Folikosi to join me up here, Eze and Uweze, and Stacy able to join me up here. Join us up here.
Come over a little bit here. So.
Yes. All right. Yes. All right. So to provide you more context about this attire, it's called the Kita fabric. It's a traditional attire worn by the royal family members of a Akan group. Can we just hold up one moment before we dress in? Yeah, okay, perfect, okay. So, the fabric has bright colors of yellow, green, red, and blue, which symbolizes wealth, nature, royal lineage, and wisdom. Now, royal family attires are decorated with gold jewelry that carry a message of prosperity and generational wealth. The crown, which the mayor is going to wear, represents chiefdom power, authority, leadership, and temperance. So at this time, I would like Stacey Ebo to sing all of us. All good? Perfect. All right, Mayor Turner. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mayor Turner.
Well, I think I have forgotten my speech. Look, let me do this. I know that there are a lot of people that are here, and it's hard to compete with food and with drinks. But let me just ask you if I can get you to hold just for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes. And if I can get those in the back, if you can just come forward just a little bit and just hold just for a few minutes. If I can get you in the back just to hold for a few minutes. I know you're eating and I know you're drinking, but just for a few minutes, and then I'll let you get back to the reception and to the food. Thank you so very, very much. Look, let me start off by thanking all of you for being present. I certainly want to start off, Ambassador Hilda, thank you so very much. This is your second time coming for Africa Day. Very much appreciate you coming representing the African Union. So thank you so very, very much. Thank you for your remarks. They were very heartfelt and very much appreciated. To all of the ambassadors that are here, and let me just ask, if you will, all of the ambassadors, if you'll just stand up, I certainly want everyone to recognize you and everyone to see you. All of the ambassadors that are here, please acknowledge them. I want to thank, while you're still standing, I want to thank each and every one of you for being present. I want you to know what it means, not just to me as the mayor of this city, but what it means, quite frankly, to all of us, that you have taken the time to be here. This is Africa Day. And quite frankly, it's hard to have Africa Day without many of the leaders that represent the African continent. So your presence here is very, very much appreciated. And I want to thank you for being present. Please have a seat. To the members of the Council of War, I want to thank you. I also want to say that we just have some outstanding federal partners. Oh, and before I go, to Ambassador Cynthia Perry is here with us. Please give it up to this fine, outstanding Ambassador Cynthia Perry. Thank you for being here. Love you and appreciate you. I can't say enough for Congressman Al Green. I'm going to be calling him up in a few minutes. But Congressman Green of the 19th Congressional District, he has taken the time to be here this evening. Please give it up for Congressman Al Green. Thank you so very much, Congressman Green. You'll be hearing from him very, very shortly. To members of the Council of War, and we have the third largest Council of War in the country, let me thank all of you for being present. To members of City Council, and we have members of City Council who are here today, and I just want them to come and just kind of stand in front so you can see them. Councilmember Carolyn Evans Shabazz from District D, Councilmember Edward Pollard from District J. These are members of City Council that I have the privilege of working with each and every day of every week of every month of the year. Please give it up to these council members who are here with us today. Thank you all so very much. Look, I'm not going to speak long. I just want you to know how proud I am to see everyone here. I certainly want to thank my own team, my own staff from International Trade and Relations for the work that they have done and put in. You've already heard from Mazda Denham. So give it up to President Mazda Denham. Where is he? Give it up to him. That's Mazda. It was Mazda that came forward with this idea more than 5 years ago, so I really appreciate him city employees who are here, the directors that are here, the police chief that's here. I want to thank each and every one of them for being present. But also to all of you who have taken time to be here. We say that we are the most diverse city in the country. Well, you can't be diverse unless you show it in a very real way. So let me thank you all. But Africa Day is more than just about the day. It's about recognizing the richness of a continent that has given so much to all of us. We all, and I'm an African-American male, I am a descendant of Africa. And so the richness of the continent that keeps giving and giving and giving. And the reality is that we need to do more in strengthening the relationship between Houston and Africa, quite frankly, between the United States and Africa. And Africa happens to be our fifth largest trading partner. Our fifth. And the city of Houston is the second largest trading partner in the United States with Africa. But as you know, we don't like to be second to anybody. So we need to be number one. And we need to strengthen the bond, the relationship between Africa and our own city. Now, I don't know if you missed what the ambassador was saying earlier, but the point is that in the fall, in September, Congressman, of this year, Houston will be hosting a summit between the African heads of state right here in the city of Houston. And we're looking forward to that relationship. No other country on the face of this earth needs to be investing more in Africa than the United States. And so it has to be very intentional. Ambassador Hilton talked about 1 billion people on the continent that could double to 2 billion people. We are dealing with supply chain issues right now because we can't get the things, the goods we need from China. It's important that we establish a stronger relationship with our brothers and sisters on the African continent. And it won't happen unless we're very intentional about it. And there's no reason why the energy capital of the world, Houston, the largest medical center in the world, Houston, the #1 port in the United States, Houston, should not be leading the way. We have a large African population in this city. The largest Nigerian population in the United States is right here, not in Atlanta, where the consulate office is, but right here in the city of Houston. And the point is, we had a wonderful luncheon today with all of these ambassadors, and I look forward to working to build that relationship. Now, I don't want to talk long, because I want you to enjoy the evening. You've already heard some outstanding remarks. I just want you to know that I'm very proud of the fact that you all have taken the time to be here. The summit in September, on a personal note, is very important. I have 18 more months as mayor of the city of Houston. Everything that we do going forward, we have to put our very best efforts in order to get those things accomplished. And what is important for this city, and I believe what's important for Africa, is that we form a strong bond between the two, and then have the opportunity next year to build on it. As president of the African American Mayors Association, before I stepped down 2 weeks ago, I said to the mayors of the city of Houston, African American mayors, that we need to lead a strong delegation of mayors to Africa to reinforce the relationship between Africa and many of our cities. We need to make that happen. And I think this summit in September will go a long way at solidifying that relationship. Now, since you have dressed me and said I had all the power, now let me exercise my authority. As we move forward, let's make Africa Day grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So goes what happened in this city, will so go what happens around the country. And other cities will do the same. And as we place emphasis on the African continent, when you start at the city level, it will just go bigger and bigger, and I think you'll start to see our country making more investments on the continent. But one person I know that can help make that happen, and that's Congressman Al Green. So Congressman Al Green, please come forward. And while he's coming, let me just say that the Congresswoman would be here tonight, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, but you know she's recovering from COVID. I don't know how it caught her as fast as she moves, but she wanted me to extend her very best ambassadors to all of you. Please give it up to one of the best congresspersons we have in the United States of America, right here in the city of Houston, Congressman Al Green of the 9th Congressional District.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Friends, in this country, there are some good mayors. There are some very good mayors. And then in that hierarchy of mayors, there are some great mayors. But at the very top of the list of mayors, you have Sylvester Turner, the great mayor and king of the city of Houston. Let's hear it from our mayor, Sylvester Turner, please. All hands. I don't see you clapping. All hands. Thank you very much. Sons and daughters of Africa, we are truly related. The noted anthropologist and paleontologist L.S.B. Leakey concluded that life itself, human life, had its origin in Africa. So even though we may not be brothers and sisters, we are at least cousins. So I'm here to welcome you and to let you know that I appreciate you greatly. And I cannot wait to take my next trip to Africa. Having been here on several occasions to Angola and Botswana and Egypt, I look forward to returning. And tonight, I want to do something that I've not done before. I have received many awards and certificates from you. He has a cake. This is the first time I will have the privilege of giving the mayor a certificate. And I do this on behalf of not only myself in the 9th Congressional District, but my colleague Sheila Jackson Lee, who cannot be here, but this is the 18th Congressional District. So give her a hand in absentia, please. Mayor, I'm going to present to you, King Turner, Your Highness. You do look great in that regalia, I might add. I present to you a certificate of special congressional recognition on this Africa Day in honor of your service to not only the community and the city, but to the nation. And on behalf of the constituents of my congressional district, the 9th and the 18th Congressional District, we salute you for promoting diversity and making Africa a part of Houston's great history. I appreciate what you've done, and I assure you that under your leadership, we know that the best is yet to come. Let me get my king so we can match up to Eric.
Now, one more second, and I'm going to turn it back to Jonathan and MC. I want to present this proclamation, and let me ask all of the ambassadors if you will join me on stage right now. Will all the ambassadors, council members, if you will come and join me as well. Certainly want to acknowledge and recognize the Consul General of Pakistan. Good to be here. Thank you so very much. Ambassador Hilda. Ambassador Cynthia Perry, if you just bring her to the front. Sir, I certainly appreciate Ambassador Cynthia Perry for being here. Look, I've already in many ways said a lot that's in this proclamation. But I certainly want to acknowledge again all of these ambassadors, all of these dignitaries, His Excellencies for being here. And this is a special day. This is the 5th annual. And I have the privilege of saying, so therefore I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proudly proclaim this day, May the 20th, 2022, as Africa Day in the City of Houston. Thank you all for being present and making it so very, very special. Look forward to the Energy Summit in September of 2022, okay? Now let me turn these mic back to the MCs. Oh, I'm sorry. One more proclamation. To Ambassador Perry, I want to present this proclamation to you as well. As a very special person to us here in the City of Houston, thank you for the work that you always and continue to do. We're so proud of you and we love you. Please give it up to Ambassador Cynthia Perry.
If we miss any other elected officials, you can come on up. I believe Judge Garcia's over there, others. We're going to make this quick and keep it moving. Now, any other elected officials, come on up. Come on up, Judge.
to grace us with the performance. Demola, are you here? Demola, the violinist, as we slowly close out for today.
Again, we want to thank all of our ambassadors for being here today, for traveling here to Houston. We want to thank our mayor, Sylvester Turner, all of the elected officials, and all of you for coming out here this afternoon on your Friday night to celebrate Africa Day with us. We've done it for 5 years, and we plan to do it again right here, same place. Have a great night, safe night.
So at this time, Demola is here? Thank you so much.
Once again, thank you for having us. Go by DJ Slave, the African Songwriters, been one of the violinists. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deborah. I love you. Thank you so much. At this time, I want to invite the Angolan duo to perform. The Angolan duo consists of Dinas the Prince and Chulema.
Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Galaxy Prince. We just had Chilena, the superstar, open for us. We are representing Angola. And thank you for being here. Não é só o corpo, também é a mente. Não é só sexo, é inteligente. E não me complica, ela me altura. É feita a medida da minha escultura, da meu educado, orientado, muito focado e religiosa. Sabe de tudo, só que saber de tudo. É muito formada e não é gostosa. Me chama de papi, se não será like. Não gosta de curtir e nem de Versace. Lhe dou uma Armani, ela quis sair daqui, porque essas coisas não me atraem. Ela cheira bem, veste bem, fala bem, estuda bem, não há ninguém. Se fosse de pequena, seria nota 100. Cuida bem, me faz bem, e como ela não há ninguém. Se fosse de pequena, seria nota 100. Seria nota 100. Seria nota 100. Obras como tu nem o Picasso faria. Se dá 20, tem 20 primeiro de pintaria. Fecha as pernas, outra mente, pensão um dia. Sairá de minha princesa para minha rainha. Tem na minha agulha para considerar tua bainha. Estou no teu comboio e já não sai da tua linha. Adivinha, eu sou teu e tu és minha. E a paixão que sentimos o pelo outro só vicia. E com ela vou amor, não sei de como. O fio de faz um zoom, eu sou sei, cuida bem, me faz bem, e como ela não há ninguém. Não, se fosse de Benguela seria nota 100. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds have put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'm a beast of the net. They can never be me, nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay.
Tasha Clark. I'm one of the organizing committee members for the West African Film Festival. We're in our 7th year of existence, and we're every February for Black History Month, and we try to definitely tie our showcase the cultural ties between West Africa and Black Americans.
Excellent, wonderful to have you. What do you look forward to this day?
I love to just meet the different diaspora of people and and understand more about what's going on currently in Africa, just overall. But we definitely have an interest with West Africa because of our film festival, and we definitely want to create more ties there, whether it's through other institutions, higher education institutions, to medical institutions and so forth. Ultimately, we want to get to a point where we expand our film festival to have more of those like cultural connections and more of those sharing of best practices with other organizations.
Excellent.
In Africa.
Thank you for stopping by today. What an honor to have you.
Yes, thank you. It's a privilege. Thank you.
Thank you again for stopping by.
Oh, it is a privilege to speak to you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, sir.
Well, some people call me Tito. Some people call me Ernesto. So I've got mixed blood. Africa is everywhere, and I'm mixed with African. So I'm like African and Asian. But
by the way, your outfit speaks it all. You look like from Africa, man.
Yes, thank you. No, so this is from one of my Groove brothers in Ghana. So I'm part of Groove Fight Groove, G5G. We have a chapter in Ghana. We have a chapter in Nigeria. These outfits, authentic, is coming from Ghana. Now, for me personally, I have not been to Africa. It is on my list to go. Wearing this is like, yes. So that's why I was wearing this. Wearing this, it's about as close as someone like myself has gotten to Africa. Although I'll be there soon.
We'll be there soon. So what do you look forward to tonight?
I'm just looking to get in the culture, meet folks like yourself. I'm here with the West African Film Festival. So in Houston, there's a West African Film Festival that happens every February. And we help sponsor that with that committee. So we're here representing that and trying to tell more people about a West African Film Festival. Thank you
so much for having me here, and also for what you're doing for our community. I can't wait to be mayor of a city that is as diverse as Houston, that embraces international culture in the way that we do, and I can't wait to take it one step further.
Oh my God, I feel the vibes of a powerful woman already. What exactly do you admire about the African community in this city of Houston?
Oh, there's so many things to choose from. The rich culture is such a key piece of Houston's economy, but also key piece of Houston's culture, food, people, energy, vibrancy, all of the wonderful things, personality that the culture has to offer. It's been such a wonderful experience for me to get to know it better. And of course, I'm looking forward to partnering with it more.
So when it comes to the Africa's Day, what do you think that you can contribute, given a chance to serve as the future mayor? Let's say you win, and which I hope that's what happens. How do you hope to continue this culture of Africa's Day?
Absolutely. We want to be supportive of Africa Day. We know how important it is for our international community. Houston is not just a diverse city. It is diverse, but it's international. And it's so important that our international communities know that they have a home here, that they can embrace their culture here, but also that they're included here in Houston. And we do all of those things and celebrate our community culture. So we are excited that we are able to be a part of this year, and we look forward to seeing it grow even more.
Oh my God, excellent. Let me greet you, the African way. You're a powerful woman, Council Lady. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
I appreciate it. Great job, and thank you for having me here today.
Shiraz Siddiqui.
Oh, Shiraz Siddiqui. So what do you look forward to this day in Africa Day?
Africa Day is a great celebration. We've been coming here for 5 years. Houston being a most diverse city in Houston, we cherish every culture. Every country, every culture we cherish. And this is 56 different countries representation today, so in Africa. So we just look forward to share ideas, development, share culture, share food, make new friends and stuff as well.
So your outfit is very excellent. Where does it come from?
Actually, when I went to Ethiopia last year on a delegation, that's where one of the ministers, she gave it to me. She was like, we're gonna celebrate you with this. So I'm showing my love for Africa.
Excellent. Thank you for stopping by.
Sure, no problem.
Excuse me again?
What are you looking forward to today?
Just to celebrate the African Day with the rest of our brothers and sisters from Africa.
So what country do you represent?
Ethiopia.
Oh my God, beautiful country.
Yes, beautiful.
Thank you for stopping by, sir.
Say it again.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you again for having me. Thank you. Have a good day.
Melissa Aitanvisu.
Okay, so I saw your exhibition. What are you exhibiting today?
So I'm one of the visual artists today, and I have some artwork about Africa, some artwork about Houston, some artwork about the world. That's what I have today.
So what are you looking forward to this day today? What is exciting about today?
I'm happy that COVID is slowly ending and that we're able to congregate in person and celebrate culture and celebrate food and music and dance and visual arts together.
What country in Africa are you connected with?
So my dad is from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia and my mom is Canadian. So je suis métis Canadian Ethiopian.
You are so beautiful. Thank you for stopping by.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Africa Day, Ambassador.
No, thank you. The day is ours. And we love Houston. And here we are in Houston celebrating Africa Day. Houston that doesn't look at us as people from a distance, who look at us as the Africans. And they propel Africa and they make sure they're running with Africa. I appreciate the Houstonians and I appreciate the Mayor Turner.
You are the ambassador, lady, the ambassador for the Union of Africa. It's such an honor to have you here. What exactly do you think about today, Africa Day?
The Africa Day is a time where we remember our forefathers who came up with this day, Africa Day. It's just a day to recognize ourselves, our belonging, and the knowing of our destinies, especially for the diaspora. Knowing, just instilling in them that they should know where they come from. They should run with the issues of Africa to strengthen Africa. And the diaspora is the 6th region of the African Union. This is 5 regions, we have them physically on the ground. And here we have one, which is, we call the 6th region. To us, that contemporary diaspora that we have here and the historic diaspora, we say let's work together to strengthen Africa so that we will be respected. As we move on, we will become a force to reckon with when we come together and make a difference for ourselves, our children, our future generations.
As the ambassador of the African Union, I know you're a powerful lady. How did you feel when the Mayor Turner Sylvester said, today is Africa Day in Houston?
I felt, that I'm here. I'm the African. And all member states are hearing this. And the Mayor Turner, with that respect that he gives to Africa, and the belonging, and the knowing where he comes from, which is what he mentioned here at his speech, to me makes us a stronger people, makes us a force to reckon with. When we are one, people can play around with your mind. But if we are many, no one will play around with you, and you will be respected. The more we come together as an African people all over the world, the more people are going to view us as a force to reckon with.
So, Ambassador, looking at the next 5 years, where do you see this African Day going to?
I see this Africa Day, I know you have this space that we are doing Africa Day. Last year, we were here. You will not be using this place. You'll find a bigger place. Because if you hear of the history of Turner Mayor coming up with this Africa Day, saying he got it from Master Denon, to say, let's do Africa Day. He says that 100 people at first, and the 200, and the 300. And now, I don't think they're still counting. There were multitudes today, and there were more than the people that came last year when I was here. There were not as many as this. And I foresee you changing the venue. Africa Day is the thing, and Africa Talk is the thing. There's nowhere you are going. Talk of the think tanks of the US. They have an Africa department, and all those are led by the Africans. I'm very proud.
And I'm going to greet you the African way. You're a powerful woman. God bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Africa Day.
Thank you for having me.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Shaman Brooks.
And Shaman, I hear your mother. Tell us about that.
Yes, ma'am. I've been a model for a little over 10 years, so now I'm passing the torch. I am a part-time model, but I'm more dedicated to teaching the young girls runway, how to walk, how to smile, how to pose, how to be confident, and how to master the runway of the world.
Excellent. Now, what do you look into this day, Africa Day? What do you like about it?
I think it's a beautiful occasion because all the African countries are coming together and they're able to mingle and learn new things about different countries. They're tasting nice different foods from different countries. They can see all the beautiful fashions, the entertainment, and just the personalities.
So I love your outfit. Which outfit are you representing? What country?
Nigeria. I am Nigerian. Ibo Kwenu. Hey.
Excellent.
Nigerian. My dress is imported from Nigeria.
Oh my God, excellent, excellent. When the mayor said that today is the African Day, how did that make you feel?
I was super excited. When I got invited to this event, I was super excited. I was like, oh my God, Africa Day? Like, you know, we have the Nigerian Independence Day and we have the Ghanaian Independence Day, but when he's bringing all these African countries together in one building, I think it's a beautiful thing because it's very seldom you see something like this. So it's just learning about different people, their cultures, their backgrounds, and the foods. The foods, oh my goodness, I love the foods.
And let me tell you, it's very humbling to interview a model like you. You look very beautiful.
Thank you, so do you.
Thank you, and I'm going to let you walk out of this stage and see how you do it, girl.
All right. Thank you.
Today, who do I have the pleasure speaking with?
My name is Blessing Michael. I'm from Nigeria. I'm representing Africa.
Oh, thank you. What do you like about Africa Day? How does it make you feel?
Oh, it makes me remember my hometown, the food, the natural food. I mean, it's so wonderful to go to your hometown and have those native food. I mean, it's mind-blowing. So it reminds me of home. I mean, I'm home right now.
Okay, so the mayor said today is the Africa Day in Houston. How do you feel about that?
Oh, today is African Day. Today, I'm connecting with my brothers, my sister globally, so I'm super excited.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you so much.
Lights, from the light Ghanaian cuisine.
Oh my God. Thank you for coming. And what are you looking forward to this day, or what have you experienced today that makes it special for you?
I am actually very, very excited. I saw a lot of Africans with their, that we have color, and everybody is embracing everybody, which is very beautiful. And I actually want to come here to see how the vendors, they bring food and all that, so I can participate. And this is beautiful. I really looking forward for next year, and I would like to be a vendor.
I think you have a place. The dream is very big. The mayor said today is the Africa Day in Houston. How did that make you feel?
It makes me feel very, very good and important as Africans. We are recognized, and this is very, very awesome. I really love it, yes.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Africa Day. Eze, who do I have the pleasure speaking with?
His Royal Highness Eze Emeka Martin Obichukwu, the Ezudo One of Greater Owerri Community, Houston, Texas, in the USA.
And who is the wonderful, beautiful lady by your side, sir?
That's my queen. Let her introduce herself.
Okay, my name is Ugeze Chinyere Obichukwu from Houston, Texas. Originally, I'm an Igbo woman.
You're welcome to Africa's Day, sir. Looking at Houston, and I'm assuming that you know the community very well, how did it make you feel, the way that the mayor treated us today?
Wonderful. Very hard-working mayor. Mayor extraordinary. She is doing wonderful to make us feel at home in Houston. And like he said, Houston doesn't get happy to be number 2, striving to be number 1. And we all want to give every cooperation he needs to bring Africa and Houston together and get the best we can for Africans.
Eze, I saw you seated right in high places. I couldn't even reach where you were sitting. I think you have a personal relationship and a passion for the way Africa is going. Am I correct?
Definitely. Africa has been lagging. Talking about civilization, Africa started the race and overtaken by other nations. And we are now waking up and notice that we are behind and we are getting up to get back to our position. And the story is forward ever, backward never. We want to get to the best and get the best of it and get our people together, and that's the best of what we need.
Queen, when the mayor said that today is, from today, to this day will be remembered as the Africa Day in Houston, how did you feel about that?
Oh, I got so excited because this is almost 40 going to 50 years here in Houston, and today we made it. And it's African Day, and this mayor made it possible. We are so happy.
Thank you, Eze, for stopping by. I'm going to greet you our African way. Thank you for stopping by, sir.
God bless you. Keep on doing the good job. And we trust Wale and his group. We always believe they can do the best.
Yes.
Together we can make it.
Thank you for stopping by at Afrocentric TV.
Keep on doing your good job. Congratulations.
The Queen has spoken. Thank you so much.
It's Tokumba Olympia from Afrocentric TV.
Oh, awesome, awesome. You have been amazing. I mean, you've reported this event for a long time. Today, what do you think and what stood out for you?
It's bigger and better. There's so many people. I was here last year and I could recognize a lot of people that I saw last year. And today, we embrace as sisters, even if we're from different countries.
I'm very humble representing Afrocentric TV. I think it's come a long way to cover so many people. And how do you feel that the dignitaries that passed on this red carpet today, how did that make you feel?
Well, a lot of them have shown, like you've seen, that they're family. We're all one. They see Afrocentric, they know it's Afrocentric. They recognize us, we recognize them. We love them. We're always happy to support the community in every way that we can.
Okay, so what exactly stood out for you when the mayor was talking today? What did you really like about today?
One thing for sure is that when the mayor leaves, I'm going to miss him. But I'm hoping that we'll keep the tradition, because he's shown that he's a father to all, that he's a member of the African community, and that he wants to see that the African community here in Houston, that it grows, and not just in Houston, all over America. And he wants to maintain, establish and maintain a great relationship with Africa. Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by. It's such an honor to have you.
Thank you. Keep watching Afrocentric TV. We love you. I love her.
Oh my God, I love Afrocentric TV.
How you doing? I'm Cosmic Chameleon, and this is
Comedic Citrus.
Nice to have you. What did you enjoy particularly about today?
I enjoyed the violinist who was mixing it with the urban music. Like, we got a good jam session going. It was beautiful. And for everybody just to come out and with the beautiful energy. Like, I loved it. I loved it.
That's really what I like too. Like, he was really killing it. He was killing that violin. Yeah. Putting an urban twist to it, and it was just beautiful.
You guys have enjoyed the jam, man. How do you feel about the mayor that we have for Houston? I'm so touched about it.
Yeah, it was beautiful to see him out and about. I'm just excited to see changes and excited to see some new energy flow in, bringing everybody together. I think it's about the real unity coming together and the love. And so if that's what it's going to be, I'm here for that.
So this is Afrocentric TV. You follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and then channel 15.8. It's always a pleasure to have you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much, and you're beautiful. We love your braids. We was looking like, okay, girl, we like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
We're here with Magically Me.
Your card, anytime you guys can tap us on the and cover you on our channel if you.
For sure, we would love to invite y'all out to our gala. So it's definitely time. We have $1 million gala coming up, and so it'd be beautiful for y'all to come out, maybe become a sponsor, or just come out and just feel our energy, and we can connect with not only the children here in Houston, but the children in Africa. That's what we're really here for, connecting to you.
I mean, you have your cowries. You look like a queen today, and you are. Yes, you're a priestess. So God bless you. Thank you for stopping.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your beautiful energy. And your hair is beautiful. I love it.
That's what I was telling her earlier.
Yeah. I was like, I like that.
My name is Mazda Dinon, and I'm the Special Advisor on African Affairs for the City of Houston.
And I know that you have a lot to do with the organization of this event and pushing us to be recognized as an African community here. What do you look forward and what did you enjoy about today?
Look, what we're trying to do here is very simple, right? We're just trying to send a message to all the people out there looking down on us, looking down on Africa. And the message is very clear. Africa is beautiful. And if you look, the people here tonight, you can see the diversity, the beauty, the colors, right? And that's what Africa is about.
I know you hold a very important position, office for the city of Houston. And I heard today the mayor said today is declared the Africa Day. How did that make you feel with all the work you put in?
Look, personally I'm proud, right? But let me just emphasize this. This is not a one-person work, right? We have the community, the African community behind this, right? And for the mayor to declare, every year the mayor declares Africa Day in the city of Houston. And that, for us, it's huge, it's an honor, right? And we want to keep pushing the message, pushing the Africa agenda here in the city of Houston, and to tell the world and to tell the people, and to tell the people of Africa that Africa is open, right? And as I always say, don't just rely on what you see on TV, right? What you hear people say, because they always tend to talk down on Africa, right? And as I was telling the people tonight, let us take you there. Let us go to Africa so you can see. We from Africa, I go to Africa almost every year, and I'm here today. So let us take you there, and you can see what Africa is about.
So looking at today, how many African countries were represented today?
Today we have 19, if I'm not mistaken, embassies, and we have 14 ambassadors. And that tells you a lot about what Houston is doing, right? To have those ambassadors in Houston flying from DC to come to Houston, that says a lot, right? We're doing something right here. And Mayor Turner, what can I say about him? He allowed us to do all this. And since day one, when he got elected, that was his message. Let's make sure that we put Africa on the map. And that's what we're trying to do.
Thank you so much for stopping by. And of all the awards that he gave, what really stood out to you for all the awards? I could barely hear from the back. And which awards that he gave out?
He presented a proclamation to all the ambassadors. And also we have Ambassador Cynthia Perry. She's the most senior diplomat, African-American diplomat in the U.S. So she was there. She's 93 years old. And the mayor thinks that it's important, to honor her tonight. So that was the second award that he presented tonight.
Miss, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tiffany, the founder of Tiffany Care nonprofit organization.
Oh my God, what an honor to have you. Looking at today, what did you really enjoy about today?
Everything, the whole thing was perfect. I come here every year. Every time they have the event, I'm always here, and I love it. I love the fact that Africa get to, be exposed in Houston, Texas, because a lot of the time we have all other events from every other country. And since I moved to Houston, I never seen something like this for Africa. So it's perfect. And I believe this is the third year that they having this event, and I'm always here, and I love it.
Thank you, Tiffany, for having you. Is there anything that you want to talk about? This is Afrocentric TV. We are on channel 15.8. Is there anything you want to tell Afrocentric TV today?
Yes, I just want to say that I said earlier that I was a founder of a nonprofit called Tiffany Care, which is I help the homeless in in Houston, Texas, in Africa, Ivory Coast, Gabon, and Mali. So what I do is I help the widows, the orphans, the prisoners. So I also ask for donations, clothes, anything that you guys can assist with. You can find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Tiffany Care. And I also have outreach once a month in downtown Houston.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. And Tiffany, what part of Africa do you represent? You call so many countries. I'm kind of lost there. And I heard you speak some French. Parlez-vous français?
Oui, je parle français. I represent Ivory Coast.
Vous sortez de la Côte d'Ivoire. Moi, je suis du Camerounais, donc j'ai débrouillé un peu en français. Thank you for having you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Afrocentric. You guys are the best. So thank you.
Thank you. And my name is Paul Soganami. I'm the president of Texas West Africa Chamber of Commerce. We are a regional chamber of commerce covering 15 Western African regions. So basically, we have we cover countries like Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Ivory Coast. And what the main thing is that we're trying to build a bridge, economic bridge, between the United States and the Western African country to increase trade and economic developments by bringing U.S. business to Africa and Africa business to U.S. And that's what my organization that I have privilege to lead is doing. And we hosted our first economic forum in September where we had the president of Guinea, and we were able to sign an MOU of $5.2 billion of investments, ranging from energy, infrastructure, and healthcare. And recently in September, we were able to host the president of Ghana. And next month, we are partnering with the United States Chamber of Commerce to bring a delegation of trade missions to Ivory Coast, where we will have the opportunity to assist and participate in the African CEO Forum, meet with high level of member of President Ouattara governments, and also go to Ghana, where we will have the privilege to meet with the president, his member of his cabinet, to introduce them to U.S. companies and also find out what are the opportunities in terms of businesses. And this is just getting started.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. And looking at today and how far we've come as an African community, what really stood out for you out there that the mayor did?
The mayor, I've been in this city for over 10 years, and I have seen multiple, different administrations at City Hall, but this mayor has fully opened his heart for the continent of Africa. And I was here the first day back, I think 4 years ago or 5 years ago, we started Africa Day with less than 100 people. And today we had over 600 people attending these events. And for the first time in history of the United States, a mayor is organizing a summit, African head of summit, here in the city of Houston to bring the African leaders to introduce them to the energy capital of the world. And this, it's huge, it's tremendous, and we are grateful to have him as a leader. We are grateful to open the doors to Houston and for Houston to our continent. and we will not take it for granted. We as African diaspora, we're gonna work hands in hand across different stakeholders to make sure that the legacy continues.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Afrocentric TV is so proud to have you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
This is Chef Zane of Mombasa Street Eats. We're brought to you by Baker Ripley on East Aldin campus, and we serve Swahili food. It's a fusion of African, Indian, and Mediterranean food. We're the first in the nation. We're representing Africa and Kenya. This was a beautiful event. This was our first experience, and I can't tell you how amazing it feels like to be here, to be surrounded with amazing Houstonians and our amazing mayor, Sylvester Turner. It just brought so much memories of back home. I haven't been home in like 22 years, and this was the best.
God, I also enjoyed it. When they said today is the day, the Africa Day in Houston, when the mayor said that, how did that make you feel?
Oh, it was very, very touchy for me. And because I've lived here for like 22 years now, I haven't been back home. And it just made me feel so good that I actually have Africa inside of Houston and in the United States, seeing everybody from all over Africa and very diverse Houston coming out here. We were serving our food out there. We had like creamy coconut spinach. We had some coconut rice today, and we had some creamy coconut chicken. We had some samosas, and we also had some chicken croquettes. So I also want to invite you guys. We'll be having a grand opening very soon, and like I said, we're brought to you by Baker Ripley. It's a nonprofit organization. We're located inside a beautiful community center and supported by the East Aldin District community. It would be just amazing, you know, if we can all come together for something beautiful like this as well. And again, we're the first Swahili in the nation.
Oh, thank you so much. Chef Zen, so what do you want to tell Afrocentric TV? Because we air live on channel 15.8, what do you want to tell Afrocentric TV tonight?
I want to tell them that Houston is a beautiful place, and we're so happy that you are here to represent us and to share with this beautiful community about all the diversity that's going on. And I invite you guys to 3000 Aldin Mail Route Road, Houston, Texas, 77039. I am Chef Zane from Mombasa Street Eats. We offer a very unique international cuisine. It's Swahili fusion. It's African, Indian, and Mediterranean flavors. And remember, we're the first. We're coming soon. So stay tuned for the Save the Date. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef Zen. What an honor to have you.
Thank you too.
Today.
Linda Anukwem.
Linda, you have a beautiful outfit. What are you looking and expecting? What do you enjoy mostly about this African Day today?
I think more so allowing the local African community to be involved, but not only that, to expose the different restaurants, artists, and also the cultural presentations.
And I see that you're so involved in the community, but what exactly did the mayor do today that really stood out for you?
Well, I mean, he's done it every year. I think more so just accepting this African community and using his office to promote relationship with Africa. So.
Oh my God, you're such a brilliant lady. And how many countries did you get to interact with today with all the variety that we have?
With the ambassador, well, let's stick with the ambassadors, maybe 14. Yeah.
You are so brilliant. I couldn't catch up with the numbers until somebody told me that. Thank you so much for having me on this carpet.
Thank you for having me. I like this.
I am Dr. Kathy L. Tatum with Collaborating Voices Foundation and several other organizations that we do nonprofit work here in Houston, and we do it national, and we also have nonprofits in Africa.
Dr. Cardi, it's such an honor to have you. Of all the expositions that we had today, what really stood out for you for what the mayor did today?
Well, it's always great to bring people together. Sometimes we do stuff so many times differently. And anytime there's culture and more culture, you realize that we need more of it. So it shouldn't be once a year. We need more every month. We need to know these restaurants. We need to know what people are doing. We need to know about trade. So it's always wonderful to see people you see in the neighborhood, but actually get together and have a meal.
In your opinion, how many African countries did you get to interact with today?
It has to be over 55.
Excellent. Dr. Keddie, it's such an honor to have you on this carpet. What do you want to tell Afrocentric TV tonight?
You have the most beautiful queen as your host. She is always on point. She was always dressed correctly, and she's always greeting you with a smile, a hug, and guess what? We're going to see her on the big screen. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Dr. Keddie. You are awesome. Thank you for...
Bye, sis.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prudence Rise and Shine reporting live from Afrocentric TV at the George R. Brown Convention Center. You've watched us interview the congressmen and the congresswomen on this red carpet today. It's quite humbling how Africa has made a mark in the city of Houston, to be honored by the mayor of the city of Houston. 20th of May has been declared the day for Africa in Houston by the mayor today. That is humbling, that stands out to me, and how the mayor was dressed up in African regalia today. We had about 54 countries represented here live at the convention center, and it's very humbling staying in this country for so long to see how we have evolved over the years. We had our vendors coming, we had a variety of African dishes, we had a colorful event, we had all the regalias from Africa. You know, Africa is no longer exchanged here, and we'll be having a presidential summit coming up in September, and Afrocentric TV is going to be live. And be humble. We are very humbled that you stood by us throughout this event. It's very humbling. Please stay tuned. Subscribe to Afrocentric TV. We bring you up-to-date information, and as far as the events in Houston are concerned. Thank you again, and see you. Afrocentric TV.
African Day!